subscribe and hit that bell.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
All right, good evening. I just want to make sure my levels are good before I proceed with the handle. I'm gonna walk y'all through some things tonight. I'm gonna pull up the address to this spot for y'all too. All right, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me good. I'm gonna pull up the address. All right. So it is official next week. Tuesday, Beverly Hills Hotel. Wednesday, NYC. That's the same spot where Tank Davis's press conference with Ryan Garcia was, when Tank was like 2 hours something late. Now, if they have the most likely how the PBC rocks, it's going to be set up similar to how they had it set up for Tank Davis. Now, if you don't have media credentials, you can still go because it is a public venue. I'm going to pull all that up for y'all. But without credentials, you will be on the other side of the barricades. But if you have like proper equipment, like camera equipment, you'll be able to still do your thing if that's what you do, right? But if you are one of these guys, because the one thing about the PBC, Magna Media, Kelly Swanson Communications, they're gonna cater to who they want to cater to. But that's how you have to know how to maneuver and operate. Sometimes for events like this, it is best to send in decoys if you know the game. You know, if you know that they are going to give you a hard time, you might send in a field agent, you know, somebody that can cover the event for you. Me personally, I make too much money now. And I say that respectfully. Motherfuckers laugh. No, I don't laugh, man. I get paid now. And for me to cover this event, right, it's at 11 o'clock. That means I will call into work. I get paid to call into work. But is it worth me calling in to work to go cover an event that I already told you? I give out so much free stuff on YouTube, right? So that's like taking a loss. But for the channels that do charge you, when I say charge you, you donate in super chats, they better be on deck for y'all, man. Real talk. If they're not on deck for y'all, ask for a refund. You know, ask for a refund. Because you contribute to these channels, right? You donate to these channels, and they're not even in the field for you. Real talk. So be mindful of that. But I have already been in contact with a couple people that I know is going to be in there, and that's believe I will have content for y'all, you know. But me personally cover the event, no, not wasting my time. Not wasting my pocket. You heard? Like I get paid too well where I'm at now, right now. And like I said, when I cover boxing now, I'm official, man. You know, those days of going covering events for free are behind me. You know, my resume speaks for itself. You feel me? I do YouTube for free, and y'all never caught on to that, and y'all catching on now. You feel me? But when I was doing this for free, I used to sit back and just laugh, like, damn, you guys really be paying these weirdos, these internet job turkeys for what? They don't. What are they giving you? What are they giving you? But yes, next week. Let me pull the spot up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it right now. Back in the day, I would have never even posted this, right? But see, I want most of the people that talk box to actually pull up, man, and try to cover this, so you can see it's not as easy as you think. You know, I want y'all to go. You know, I want y'all to go. It's in the heart of Times Square. Look, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. If you could go, it's a public I'm gonna show y'all what I'm looking at. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. You know, because sharing is caring. See, this I get this from Dame Dash. This is the Dame Dash in me. Dame Dash said, right, and like I said, back in the day, I probably wouldn't have did this, but like I said, I want to give y'all the game now. You feel me? Give y'all the game. So look, I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. This is where it's going to be at, right? We're gonna see how many of y'all really about this life, right? You know how many? Because you could go out here. I covered many events, many events like this. I used to be on deck covering events, not sacrificing, not getting paid, you know, for the love. You know, I still do it for the love, but now, like I told y'all, the source gets paid. But this is the spot right here. Look, let me take this picture down 1 second. Give y'all the game, man. Shout out, I know YSM will be in the building. My guy Jabil, because he gets credentials. So him, you know, probably my man AG, Corner Man Boxing. You know, the media guy. I'm gonna give y'all the intel right now, so y'all don't have no excuses, right? This right here is gonna expose a lot of you, especially because it's a lot of people that are around the way that could go to this, right? Are they gonna go? This is what we're gonna see now. You see the date, the time, 11 o'clock in the morning. By them doing it that early, you know what that means? They're probably gonna do like the radio stations, because all of that is in the same proximity. So they'll probably be doing like the morning shows. I you know, but this is the spot right here. Boom. Let me get out of the picture. Y'all can hear me good, right? Get out of the picture so I can blow this up for you. Now this is the spot. Don't that look familiar? For those of y'all that watched the Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, this is where it was at, right here. This is where it was at. This is the official website too. You know, like I said, they're gonna have I wish they had the show you from the outdoor, right? But even if you don't get access, right? If I'm gonna give y'all the jewels right now. Remember when Tank arrived and you seen the people that was outside, you know, when Tank came through with the bodyguards and all that, but they had like the barricades and all that set up. That's how a lot of people's gonna be, that they want to try to shun, because if you don't know nobody, you're really not gonna be able to get in. But you can get in here, like, you hear what I'm saying? Because look, it's a place where they do shows, Look, look on the website for you one more time. Next week, what do they have going on up there? Doughboys with Nick Wigger and Mike Mitchell. Guess that's like a little play. Jesse and Joy, they'll be there the 15th. They're having this, the Clash of the Titans. So, like I said, you guys could be out there, man. You know, it's no reason not to be out there. It's not like the Barclays Center. It's Times Square. You know, they know what they're doing. See, one thing about the Barclays Center, for those of y'all that play the Barclays Center is in the hood. Times Square is not the hood. Whereas the Barclays Center is like literally the projects is literally right around the corner. You know, they have done a lot of gentrification out there in Brooklyn, but still the projects is like right there for the Barclays. Times Square, on the other hand, is money making Manhattan. It's more, not saying that the Barclays Center is not regulated, but you heard the Wu-Tang song. It's Bad Police in Manhattan. But yes, that's where it's going to be at next Wednesday. The time, 11 o'clock. And most likely these two will be more professional. You know, Spence and Crawford. So it'll probably, you know, if it do start late, maybe 11:15, 11:30ish. It won't be like no Tank. Yo, Tank Davis did a 2 hour, like, oh man. Tank is like a real live rock star. He had people waiting for 2 hours. 2 hours. Y'all remember that? I will pull that up on the Premier Boxing. What's the name? It took him 2 hours to arrive, and he probably was staying like right down the street in Manhattan. Yo, it really took him 2 hours, bro, to arrive to a press conference. That was like disrespectful. That was on some real Nirvana, Metallica. Like, dog, it took you 2 hours. Did you drive from Baltimore? Were you en route from Baltimore? No, you was in Manhattan. You was in Midtown. You probably was staying right down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, what took you so long? Why did you do that? That was like crazy. But I know my man was in there for that. He was hitting me up like, yo, they still not here. Are you coming? I was like, no. I don't do, like, yo, no, respectfully, no disrespect to the PBC. I don't do their events like that no more, man. And shout out to Top Rank, and shout out to my nephew and them. They done spoiled me, man. I really know the game. And I wish more media dudes knew it too, man. Because a lot of, well, you know, to each his own, man. When you don't know your value or your worth, you know, you sell out for anything. You sell out for anything, man. You know, I've been there and done that. We don't do. That's why I come on here and I front on niggas. Real talk, respectfully. Watch my tone, my language. But yeah, I front on dudes, man. Because a lot of these dudes on here, that's why they maneuver the way they maneuver on YouTube, and they feel some type of way. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they're really not. they don't move like the source, man. They don't move like me and my peoples. You know, they don't, man. That's why they move the way they move with this YouTube. And they feel so threatened when certain people really start applying the pressure on this YouTube, because they know they are felonious capers. But that is the address. Let me get that back up here, because I want to keep this picture so y'all can see, man. I want, because I'm tired of just guys just speaking about boxing. You know, pull up, man. You know, you should at least have the decency to pull up. You know, this is like, if you are in the greater tri-state area, pull up, man. Because even if you don't, like, you're on the outs, you can still get content, man. You can get content, man. That's how I wish they had I would click on it to see if they had to show you how, because it's right. If you ever been to NYC, man, like, Times Square is wide open, bro. 42nd Street. And it's not like how it used to be. It's safe. You know, back in the day, Times Square was a dangerous spot, man. It's not like that no more. So you could just go out there. You can go to everything is in Times Square. Like, you like seafood? What type of food do you like? Whatever you like, they got it's out. Everything is right there, front and center, man. It's gonna be early in the morning, so you could just play the strip, man. Play the strip if you can't get in, because everybody will probably be out there. Like I said, they're gonna certain media with them get catered to, But I'm pretty sure you will see the teams arrive. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find some Tank Davis footage, right, to show y'all, so I can help y'all out, man. This is pay attention. I'm giving y'all intel, where to position yourselves at, right? How to rock. They having it mad early, bro. You know why they having it so early? Because they want to get in and out like a robbery. They want to be in and out, man. Yeah, they want to be in and out. But that's where it's at, man. So all of you internet weirdos, respectfully, be out there, man. Because if you're not out there, like, I'm gonna tell you some real from the media marketing agent, aka UGK publicist, Team Tuck official boxing business. If you are out there, and I know you getting it out the mud, and I see you snap a picture of somebody, I can respect that. But if you're not out there and you're going to be on here talking boxing, and you're in the New York area, you're in Connecticut, Jersey, and all that, I'm going to really look at you like a real weirdo, bro. Real talk. Because Times Square is wide open. Like, shout out to I know my man Soldier's going to be out there. Soldier is not going to, they're not going to give Soldier no credentials. But I guarantee you, my man will have some fire content. He'll be on the other side of the barricade. He'll be seeing, like, one thing about the PBC, and I say this respectfully, when you talk about boxing industry people, that's the PBC. They, like, Al Heyman really brought that music industry vibes over there. They are, respectfully, very fake, bro. They're fake. They do you like, I refer to the PBC as Varnell Hill. Remember Varnell Hill from the Martin Lawrence show? They'll tell you, yeah, man, meet me at such and such, and I try to get you in. You try to get me in? Wow. Like, they be on like, listen, they really are Hollywood with it. They will have you waiting outside, right? Looking stupid. Looking crazy, bro. Looking crazy. That's why I said I like, shout out to Top Rank, man. Even when Jihad is not fighting, I could email different people and make things happen. I never listen. Out of all the coverage that I have, I could play a video right now with Sam Watson screaming my stuff, right? But when it comes time to actually work and do stuff, you hit these people up. They're Hollywood. And that, for me personally, the type of person I am and how I carry it, that is the biggest turnoff to me. I will look at you like a real straight up weirdo. Like, bro, if you can't do it, you can't do it. Just say you can't do it. Don't give me the chuck and jive, the sing and dance. Like, I respect man stuff. I respect, listen, man, I tried, I can't. That's cool. But don't try to string me along. Like, you do that, you end up like these people that I always front on now and expose and keep stepping on. Word. Because where I'm from, how I was raised, we don't do that. Your word is your bond, and your name. You know what I'm saying? Your name means something. I'll call you back. Your name means something, right? Your name. See, a lot of these dudes, they don't. We live in goofy times now. A lot of people's names ain't worth nothing. But that's where it's at, man. And shout out to everybody that's on the West Coast, Beverly Hills. Never been there, so I can't give you the rundown. But I can give you the rundown on Times Square and NYC, man. Pull up on deck. I already put my peoples on, man. I was like, yo, you know, y'all will be in there. I'm not gonna say who they are, so I don't wanna get them blackballed, you know. But just watch Wednesday, right? Listen, Wednesday I'll be on the job, man. I'm not listen. I hit my man hit me with this blunts, hit me with this. He asked me, was I covering it? I said, nah, they gotta pay me, bro. Straight cheese, real talk. They gotta pay me. I'm not listen. I get paid very well right now, man. Do you see the type of work that I'm doing right now? I'm getting paid at a title. So I think I explained this last week. Like if I call in, I still get paid for work, but I'm not gonna get that at a title pay that I'm getting right now. So that's a loss. Like that's a loss. Because I could go out there and set up shop and get in, but that's a loss. Like, why would I do that? And I come on this YouTube and I just rock out for free. I'm not in here saying, yo, refresh my super chat. So no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because, like I said, to me, it's not worth my time. My time is money. I donate my time to the kids. Like, I'm gonna go to the rec. You know, that is fulfilling to me. But going to cover a boxing event that I have been doing for over 10 years and then coming on YouTube and putting the stuff out, and then people talk boxing every day, and then they try to act like, you know, they don't want to receive it or acknowledge it. For what? You know? But I'll put my stuff out, though. Trust and believe. I have a couple of field reporters that will be in the building. And, you know, it's going to go down, man. It's going to go down. But I know, me personally, I can't, man. And shout out to my team, Team Tucker. You guys ruined me, man. You ruined me / made me appreciate who I am and what I bring to the game. And I always love you guys for that, man. But for all you guys that are internet weirdos, like the Drew Titan guy, be out there. When Wilder did his thing, you was on the scene. You should be out there. This is a big fight, you know. Maybe you can call your brother Blue Blood. Blue Blood will most likely be out there. He'll weasel his way in the building. Who else is another so-called big YouTube channel in the metro area? You guys got to be out there. If you're not out there and you're not in the front lines in the mix, you come on here talking boxing, I'm going to step on you. I'm going to front on you. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to clown you. I'm going to expose you. I told you, the new wave over here when it comes to this, I'm Charleston White in y'all, man. If you're not official, you're getting Charleston White. And one thing about the source, I'm not like Charleston White, but I will call you out because my resume speaks for itself. You know, my resume speaks for itself. You know, I could go content for content, interviews, whatever you like, however you want it, man. So for real. Remember that So For Real song? However do you want it? And see, that's what the donations contributed to. You know, I like that one, man. That one right there is one of my favorites. But this right here, this is Zeus, man. This is Zeus right here, Olympian God coming through. Yes, shout out to WCS. Excellent live earlier. You had me on. I want to get into a quick boxing topic, right? I'm gonna give you guys some game that's gonna be out there. This is a fire question, but I know a lot of y'all won't even have the heart to ask this, right? But this is what I would like for y'all to ask, right? Because one thing about me, right? I hold fighters to the fire. That's what we do over here. If Jahal was at the crib right now, Jihad will tell you this. If Marley was here, if I was at the gym right now, Marley would tell you this, right? Yo, Clarence, are you going to be on deck next week? I don't know where you've been at. I've been looking for you on Facebook. I haven't seen you at none of the Top Rank events, but I wish you all the best. Are you covering the fights this week? They have a big showcase on the island, you know, and I think that's in Patchogue. They also have the showcase. Well, that's not a showcase. Tiafimo at the Hula Theater. Sold out, I heard already, man. Yo, Josh Taylor brought his peoples over, man. I told you, man, Josh Taylor was not playing. And you see that how the presser is, right? Their presser, they had the NYPD, the Top Rank security. They did not let them do the face-off, man. They did not let them do the face-off. Stereo Garden, yeah, that's where the Long Island Championship, the 6th borough, they're calling that. The Long Island Showcase. Yes, Patchogue. That's a nice venue, too. That is a very nice venue to have an amateur showcase out there in Patchogue. I forget the name of that place. The name always changes because the owners always switch up. But they used to have a lot of concerts back there. That's the same place. Now they put on boxing amateur shows. Nice, real nice setup. But listen, I want to play this audio real quick. For those of y'all that's going to be at the Spence Crawford, I'm going to give y'all some quick gems that you could use, right? Courtesy of the source. Take this and run with it, right? You know, take this and run with it. I want y'all to really run with this too. Because listen, this is out of his own mouth, man. We got to hold him accountable, right? We got to hold him accountable. You know what I'm saying? We got to hold him accountable. Listen.
I'm just now starting out, and I'm about to get in the ring and fight. I know what I'm capable of, so I'm nervous because I care about the fight so much. But once I get in the ring and the bell ring, all the nerves go away.
This is Earl Spence.
Negotiations. You know, he was trying to get, you know, the most money he could. You know, my side was trying to keep as much money as we could. Yeah, it was a tug of war. It was an ongoing tug of war. I definitely thought about it. That's why I pushed for this fight so hard. And I feel like this is a beyond legacy fight. This is just like Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad. Like, it's one of those fights. It's a pick-em fight for some people. It's a
pick-em fight for some people.
It's the biggest fight of
why are so many of y'all out here sounding crazy?
Like Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray, Marvin Hagler type fight right here. To tell you the truth, I thought about quitting. Like,
man, he thought about what?
Numerous times. A lot of times I thought about just giving up because everything was hurting. My hips, my neck, everything was hurt because I landed on solid concrete, going 70, 80 miles per hour, landing on solid concrete. You know,
all right, let me stop it right there, man. Shout out to WCS, myself, others that Ben spoke about this. See how this guy's really coming clean now? He's apologizing, right? In so many words, but apology accepted. Like I said, I still pray for you, brother. But I gotta hold you to the fire because from now you want to come out and say all this. You thought about retiring, your hips, all this. Remember, but you was on record. No broken bones. I'm a savage. I'm not gonna pull it up because it's out there. Y'all remember this or nah? You know what it is? A lot of y'all are too scary. That's why I don't respect a lot of y'all that call yourself doing media or wanting to be about this because what he just mentioned is not what he claimed to be. Now he's talking about he felt like quitting. He was hurt. His hips. He slammed on concrete, getting thrust out of the whip doing 70 miles per hour. But when this happened, I'm a savage, no broken bones. And when real ones was calling that out, like, bro, you're lying. It's okay, man. What you just went through is life-changing. Don't you coming clean now. See, me personally, because I know you. It's like you claim I don't know you. No, I know you. I know you from being a snotty-nosed little nigga, respectfully, with shit in your ass, running around. Rest in peace to your nana, your Mima, who was like a mother to me, Miss Belma. So don't you ever talk down on my name again, man, because I'll spank you, boy. But now you coming out talking your hip. You felt like retiring. What are you copping, please now? You know, July 29th is coming around the corner. See, a lot of these media dudes and these weirdos, these internet weirdos, they're gonna get on here and just dismiss all this. No, I can't. I can't, because you're the same one when it's jumped off. You was tweeting and, you know, no broken bones. I'm a savage. Now, why you were hurt? We knew that. Solid ones, official ones knew that. But you need to let these goofy internet weirdos, you know, the ones you don't really fuck with, real talk, respectfully, part of my language. But this is what you just said. I'm gonna play it back some more, man, because y'all need to listen to what this man is talking.
Just negotiations. You know, he was trying to get, you know, the most money he could. You know, my side was trying to keep as much money as we could. Yeah, it was a tug of war. It was an ongoing tug of war. I definitely thought about it. That's why I pushed for this fight so hard. And I feel like this is a beyond legacy fight. It's just like Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad. Like, it's one of those fights. It's a pick'em fight for some people. It's an awesome fight.
Let me stop it. All right, it's a pick'em fight for some people. Hopefully, and I know this is gonna get to the ears, because when I start really cooking this dude, my phone starts ringing. That's why my phone. I don't want to hear from y'all, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Do not call me. Don't tell me how to drop my sauce. Leave me alone. I don't rock with y'all like that. Real talk, right? The same way y'all didn't rock with me and y'all lied on me. Now let me do what I do, right? I'm at my desk, right? So this is a pick'em fight for some people. So why are your worshipers on here still making it seem like Terrence is a nobody? But you are on record saying, I'll bring it back to the beginning again. You be nervous. You thought about quitting. Things were hurting. This is a pick'em fight. But how? Listen. Did you hear the names that he ran off? Hagler Hearns, Leonard Hearns. These were wars. You need to let your worshipers know, the idiots, respectfully, the internet weirdos know that, man, because they still on here killing the fight. That's what they doing. So hopefully, like I said, some of them go to this press conference so they can see your body language. They can get a glimpse of you when you're face to face with Terrence. They can feel your vibes. Wagwan. They can feel your energy. But let's get back to this. You know, for those of y'all that don't know, this is Sauce, Shy Sauce. Let's get to some more of this audio, this fire audio. This audio is so refreshing because, like I said, man, I like the honesty. You know, I like the honesty. Let's listen to it some more.
Some people, it's an awesome fight. I feel like this is the biggest fight of the decade.
Awesome fight.
You know, this is like Sugar Ray, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray, Marvin Hagler type fight right here. To tell you the truth, I thought about quitting like numerous times. A lot of times I thought about just giving up because everything was hurting. My hips, my neck, everything was hurt because I landed on solid concrete. Going 70, 80 miles per hour, landing on solid concrete.
Man, I thought about quitting. I thought about he's coming clean, man. Listen. I could respect this, man, for him being honest. I think this was with Shaq. Maybe Shaq is just so massive of a man. He was like, he had to just come clean because it was Shaq Diesel. But hopefully, like I said, his worshipers hear this, man. Don't spin this, man. This is your God. This is your God. Copping the plea, coming clean. You know, letting the world know he was hurt. He was broken up. You know? contrary to what y'all was, running around, narrating, Fanon, BF, the rest of you weirdos. You guys are internet weirdos. I tell you that to your face, man. Like, I wish you guys would cover this event, man. Yo, to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it all the way soil, right? I'm not going. But if I knew some of my favorite, weirdos, internet guys was gonna be there, I will pop out. I will pop out.
The finger is so numb.
Your
I kind of
fingers
bite it, but it doesn't. I can't feel it.
I can't feel it?
I can't feel it.
Okay. That is CEO on the side. She can't feel. Did your sister do her homework yet?
Oh, yes, she did with mommy.
Good. That's good. That's very, very good. But let's let my man finish off. I'm gonna rewind it back just a tad bit because I like that part what he said, right? Because it goes against a lot of stuff that y'all been saying about him.
Marvin Hagler's type fight right here. To tell you the truth, I thought about quitting
I thought about quitting.
numerous times. A lot of times I thought about just giving up because everything hurt in my hips, my neck, everything was hurt because I landed on solid concrete going 70, 80 miles per hour, landing on solid concrete. That was nothing but God that saved me.
Man, it was God. It was God. Yes, the source paid for you that night, man. Rest in peace to my man Keemon's father. He was an ordained minister. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace to him. And shout out to Keemon, because Keemon used to always let me know about this dude, how he was in the club and riding up the wrong side of the road, drunk and just a muck, disrespected people in the clubs and guys ready to get on his ass and all kind of crap. I'm like, not EJ, not little Earl. Yeah, him, word, getting drunk and doing all the foolishness. I'm like, nah, that's not the EJ I know. But now apparently it was. And you can't tell some of these internet people certain stuff because they believe what they want to believe. But one thing about the source, Source, yes, my story has never changed. This story right here, on the other hand, has changed.
Fight. This is just like Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Oscar De La Hoya, Felix Trinidad. Like, it's one of those fights. It's a pick'em fight for some people. It's an awesome fight. I feel like it's the biggest fight of the decade. Like, this. All
right, I'm gonna stop it right there, right? And y'all was mad at me for putting them on blast for this. If the type of names that you just ran off, it's a pick'em fight. You said that's what you just said, but you did jump out the window and say it's going to be a one-sided ass whooping. Even the Hagler Hearns 9 minutes of war, that wasn't a one-sided ass whooping. So this is what you saying you and Bud is going to be, but yet you want to hype up your retards, respectfully, your internet weirdos, and say it was going to be a one-sided ass whooping. But now when you talk to Shaq, it's a pick'em fight. It's all of these great fights. So, like I said, next week, Wednesday, for a media member that is going to be in there with credentials, and they do the media scrum, man, please feel free to ask him, man. And this is a great gem right here, right? Because when I hear him telling all of this now, it sounds like a wounded, defeated man, right? That is trying to place excuses out there right now, right? But somebody needs to ask him, right? Real talk, man. Don't be afraid, man. Because if you're media, this is media stuff. Be like, man, you look, watch how I give this to you, man. Because I know some of y'all scary, y'all scared. You want it to be heartfelt. So say, man, Mr. Spence, your story is remarkable. I can remember reading about the accident and watching your tweets when you said no broken bones. I'm a savage. And I can remember to myself saying, man, this guy is the bionic man, Lee Majors. But now interviews are surfacing where you said you felt like quitting. Why did you tweet those things that you didn't have no broken bones and you were a savage? But leading up to this fight now, you're telling us that you felt like quitting. We never seen you as a quitter. So why now do you want us to look at you as a quitter? I guarantee you the whole room will stop. The whole room will stop. You know why the whole room will stop? Because what has the narrative always been on this guy, right? He's not a quitter, but now he's coming out talking about he thought about quitting. What was always the narrative? Earl Spencer's right back in the gym. Earl Spencer's running. Where's barbershop conversation to Ellie at? Champ side. All these guys that used to put this these narratives out. Remember? Earl Spence, he's back out there running. Now all of a sudden he's a quitter. He's a quitter, man. About to face the biggest fight of his life. He thought about quitting. Shout out to WCS, man. Yo, WCS, you all rubbing off on me, man. I feel like my content really done turned the corner, man. You know, it really has, man. It turned the corner, man. It might be a little too spicy for some of y'all, so I recommend getting a glass of milk. You know, let's get a glass of milk, man. But this is what he said, man. So if you ask that question, it might not get answered. They might feel some type of way about you, but real journalists, official people are going to respect you because they're going to know that you actually pay attention, that you actually follow the story. You actually followed his career and the things that he has said. So listen, I know they would never grant me any type of stuff anymore because they know I will hold them to the fire. I would definitely, that's the number one thing I would ask them, like, man, I know you, man. I know your family. I say, yo, bro, I know your uncles. Look, I'll get corny right now. I'll be like, yo, bro, I know your uncles, man. They're not quitters. Well, where did this come from? You know, I know you went through your ordeal with the accident, but you really felt like quitting, especially on the heels of this such a big fight that was in the back of your mind, quitting. And then I'll get stupid, right? I'll get petty. I'll be like, so is that the reason why Ugas fought the way he fought? Stop! Because he knew you felt like quitting, and they told him you was looking for your mouth on the ground, your teeth or something. Stop! Is that the reason why Danny went in there? Because he knew too that you felt like quitting, and he didn't really give an effort. Man, Sha, stop, man. You're being petty. No, I'm being real. Why would you tell people this now? That you felt like quitting? Because you was a savage. No broken bones. Now you felt like quitting? I'm confused, man. See, I'm not one of your worshipers. I'm not one of these dudes that get on here and are an internet goofball. I actually listen to the things that you say. And I always held you accountable, even when you was running around a drunk, and I called you out on that. And now you coming out admitting to doing this stuff. You know? So I'm gonna hold you accountable. Now you all of a sudden wanted to be a quitter? You wanted to quit? What is this? What is this, man? Who are you right now? Who are you? Are they telling you to put this storyline out now? Because respectfully, I've been, and shout out to my man NYT. He calmly said, moving funny. Y'all been moving funny. Is this the new gimmick? Is this the new gimmick to try to help the fight sell? That now you want to quit? How did you want to quit when after you whooped that Uga, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt, Terrence? Did you feel like quitting then? Did you have thoughts of quitting then when you said that? Remember April 16th of last year, after you beat Ugas and took his belt? Yo, Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucker belt back. You felt like quitting then? Was things hurting then? Was your hip hurting then? Was your neck and all that? Come on, man. Who are you right now, bro? Who are you? You know? Who are you, man? I know who I am. Look, I'll show you who I am, right? They love to call me by my name, right? So I said, why not put my name out there? You feel me? I know who I am. They love calling me by my name. So I said, yo, why not put my name out there? Pause. That's who I am. I remember one of your flunkies. Yeah, that's what he is, a flunky. He tried to come over here saying that. Yeah, that's my name, brother. That name is powerful. Look it up. Look what it means. Look what it means. I see a lot of people using that online, right? You know, it means hello, goodbye, peace, all the above. Look it up, man. You know, look it up. But yeah, dude, they been moving funny. That's a fact, see. But now all of a sudden he's coming out. He felt he's a quitter. He's a quitter. He wanted to quit. Are you looking for sympathy right now? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to, because I didn't even play the Cowboy interview. I think my guy WCS did enough with that. And as a matter of fact, let me post WCS's the link to his video in the chat for y'all to check that out, man. WCS covered that well enough, broke that down. I don't even need to dive into that. I'm just grateful that he allowed me to come over there and get on that at the end. I'm gonna put that in here. WCS really dissected that very well. Very, very well. For those of y'all that are enlightened, awoken, definitely check out this right here. I'm gonna put the link to his content. It's very, very good. He broke down that watered down interview. It was watered down, man. This is it right here. I'm gonna highlight it for y'all. Definitely check that out. WCS says, smash my like button for me, man. It doesn't cost you $1, man. You know, smash the like. WCS said the sauce too spicy, bro. The sauce is real, man. Come on, WCS. I've been doing this for too long, man. I might have not went to school and got the degrees and all that, but I feel that the work that I have put in over the years has garnered me the degrees, man. And now my title that, like I said, shout out to Jihad and my team, have bestowed upon me definitely, you know, gives me some type of recognition. He said, these are built up excuses. That's all facts. See, we know, you know that. But definitely check out this fine media work, content work, however you want to slice it and dice it. That is World Combat Sports Live that he conducted earlier. But he broke down the Cowboy interview where he was at the Cowboy facility and he kept referring to Terrence as he, you know. But if you guys really pay attention and listen to this guy over the years, throughout his trials and tribulations, he been like, now he's coming clean, but he been started coming clean since last year, the Ugas fight, when Brian Custer was talking to him about being man down, and he stated he hasn't been man down in a long time. He also talked about being on borrowed time. Now he has come out telling you he wanted to quit. So maybe some of the narratives that you guys are pushing are really about him, retirement. Because what I just played for you, doesn't that sound like somebody I wanted to quit? Doesn't that sound like somebody looking to retire? I'm on borrowed time. Doesn't that sound like somebody that wants to retire? But yeah, y'all tried to spin it and say Terrence was having a retirement block party. No, Terrence was having his annual, what he does for the north side of Omaha on a regular. And I want to quote this young lady's comment, right? I want to quote this young lady's comment, right? I want to quote this young lady's comment. He said, "What's good? Shy caught the bottom where they're calling Earl top pound for pound. That's hilarious, man. Earl's still a good fighter, man. He been through a lot. But let me quote this girl's comment, man. Very powerful comment. Let me see, what did she say? Boom. She said some great points. I went to Crawford's hometown send off, and him and everyone around showed so much love. It was as if we had known him and his family. It was beautiful. I had so much fun, took pictures. He autographed my hat. I talked to his baby moms, his sister coaches. It was real inviting. Well worth driving up there and spending a weekend there. Nebraska is actually very beautiful. Now, I want to share that because that is from someone that actually went there. Just the other day, we had a content creator, kind of slow dude, if you ask me respectfully, speak about the people of Omaha, and he never went. He wasn't there. This is somebody that was actually there that commented on my content. And that's what her, experience in that weekend that was up there. But yeah, you have somebody that sits in front of his computer. I don't even know if this guy goes to fights. But yeah, he talked about the people being dirty, out of shape. Last time I checked, you sip on wine, you're a wino. In my neighborhood where I'm from, that's what we would call you, a wino. Wino sip wine. What is that? Night Train, Cisco. But yet you calling people dirty. And I just, like I said, I read this comment. She said Nebraska is actually a very beautiful place. I'm not from Nebraska, but I felt like I was. So salute to her, man. Salute to her. Oh, look, my neighbor just texted me and said my dog. Let me get this dumb dog, man. Give me a second, y'all. Where's Daffy at? You see how the neighbors look out? That was my neighbor calling me. I didn't answer. He texted me. She's in the house now. He said, "What's good, Sha? Silence Kings." Man, now EJ put the work in, man. You can't take away, you can't erase what he was. Olympian, unified, 3-belt holder. Man, talk it, Travis. Travis said, I gotta post that, man. Travis said he looks smoked out. Yeah, he looks depleted, man. He looks depleted, man. When you put your body through this type of stuff that he put his body through, that he's on record still letting y'all know, partying, hanging out, and your body is your temple. You are a warrior fighter. It bees like that sometimes, man. It bees like that sometimes, man. The man is coming clean, man. He's coming clean right now, man. I think, man, I just think he knows what he's walking into July 29th, man. I think he knows what he's walking into, man. And I think a lot of his worshipers do too, man. Cause yo, listen, regardless of what they come out on YouTube promoting and pumping, Earl is not pumping none of that, man, whatsoever. Yeah, respectfully. Yeah, he's not pumping none of that, man. He said, I'm from Nebraska. We naturally show love until you give us a reason to act a damn fool. Salute to Unique Dawn, man. Word. Salute to you, man. Know what I mean? Yeah, I got a lot of peoples in Nebraska. Shout out to my man Stone Bone, Team Crawford. You know, raised with Bernie and them. You know, shout out to Bernie. Bernie's my guy too. And Red. You know what I'm saying? I've been on fight weeks with these guys. You know, in Newark, NYC, things of that nature. I went from covering them to working side by side with them, man. Beautiful thing, man. Real growth in life, man. Cause I can remember if I can upload some of my earlier pictures with Team Crawford, you know what I'm saying, with my babies. My babies are much older now. But when they were babies and I was pushing them around with formula and Pampers, taking pictures with Terrence, you know what I'm saying? And stuff, to now, you know, actually working, being on the same fight cards with them, you know. Not Terrence. We haven't fought on a Terrence Crawford card, but we have fought on Keyshawn Calvin Davis, who is Team Crawford affiliated. You know, things of that nature, you know, just to give y'all a background check, you know, because one thing about my channel, we don't come over here chucking and jiving, giving you bullshit facts. You know, one thing about over here, you know, look it up, man. You know, look, a matter of fact, and I say this respectfully, this is one of the cards we was on with them right here. This was a newer card right here. And I'll show you, this was me covering Keyshawn. I said I'm really side by side with
Keyshawn Davis.
The sauce talk, okay.
First off, yo, Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. But, yo, just describe that first press conference, you know, 2 days out. You know, you was on the main stage, you know, Q&A. What was that like, man?
It was fire, you know. It was real fun.
That's what they like to say, receipts. So, see, one thing about my channel, right? I'm not gonna just come on here and just, you know, it's enough of that on YouTube. You feel me? It's enough of that on YouTube. So when I speak about certain issues or topics, best believe it's LOX over here, living off experience. You know, a lot of these guys that are on YouTube, they know this. A lot of them can't accept it because, like I said, a lot of them aren't official. You know, respectfully, they're internet weirdos. You know, and when you're an internet weirdo, you do what weirdos do, man. But sticking at topic as I digress, let's continue to build this fight up, man. You know, July 29th, this is a great sign right here that the press conference is official. You see, they have artwork out on it. The dates are locked in now. I know the past 2 weeks we was like, especially on the YTC, we were whispering, but now it's official. You know, you have the 2 locations next week, 11 a.m. respectfully on both sides of the coast. I like, and I want to say this, I like the fact that they did it opposite this time. For those of y'all that's in here, the 8 of y'all that's in here, please smash the like button, right? I like the fact that they did it opposite. Remember last time, and you know, see, I give people their props when they do things, right? Remember last time, the Tank Ryan Garcia, it was New York, LA. This time it's LA, New York. So I think that the LA one will warm them up, right? In LA. And then when they come to New York, it'll be better because I feel like by them doing one already, they will have a sense. And one thing about the Big Apple, Times Square, this, you know the saying, man, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And one thing about the Sauce experience, man, and a lot of these New Yorkers, city guys, borough guys, Long Islanders, you know, they're jealous of the Sauce, man. I want to play this, man. Salute to Coach. Coach sent me this. You know, I have a strong team. I want to share this, man. This is what Coach sent me, right? He inboxed this to me, and I tagged a couple of my people. Oh, man. All right, I just hit my man. He said he don't know if he can make it. Man, that's my dog, man. See, real ones do real things, man. That was Bernie the boxer. I hit Bernie up, man. Bernie's my comrade, man. Bernie is real, man. Don't listen. Contrary to what these clowns on the internet be talking about him, Bernie is an official dude, man. Salute to Bernie, man. But listen, I want to share this, man. Coach sent this to me, right? Because Coach knows I got the sauce. Listen to this, man. This is powerful.
And they got no idea that the gift you have, you never prayed for. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. The gift that you hold, you never asked God to give it.
Bernie is an official dude. Yes, you heard that?
If you don't see, how many people are jealous of you? And they got no idea that the gift you have, you never prayed for. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. The gift that you hold, you never asked God to give it to you. You got how many people are jealous of you?
Man. So when I step out here, right? Share this, man. Coach sent this to me, right? Because Coach knows I got the sauce.
Mentioned you in their stories.
Right.
Say so 2 p.m.
You got no idea that the gift you have, you never prayed for.
See, yes, when I step out here, right, and I do this, right, I make this look easy. You know how many people tried to do this that I done seen come and go, right? Because it's like what Coach sent me, right? You guys will always want to do something, right? Until it's time to do it. But you don't do it. You know why you don't do it? Because it's not for you. It's not like, shout out to my jeweler. Like, my jeweler made me that bracelet, and she customized it, and it said do what you love and love what you do. See, a lot of y'all are not doing what you love. You're trying to do what you see others do. That's why it doesn't always work out for you.
6:03 p.m. Device unlocked.
Man, I done locked my phone up, man. Hold on, I'm about to unlock it. Give me a second.
Top back off.
All right, there it goes. It's off. Yeah, my phone be talking, man. Thank you, Combat. Combat said power. Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Definitely check out Combat's Live, man. You know, they get mad at us because we hold Earl to the fire. Listen, man, I wouldn't be who I'll be right now. My company wouldn't be thriving the way it's thriving. I wouldn't be getting offers that I get to work respectfully, and all of that. You know, I wouldn't, like, I just, in the process of doing this live, Bernie the boxer just hit me back. I hit Bernie up because I know the people over there are going to give me a hard time because you heard that message I played, because they're devil sent. And I say that respectfully, right? But when you're official, God always puts people in your lives to help you. You know what I'm saying? To help you, you know? And I knew my man was going to be in Houston because I'm going to see Bernie July, man. Bernie's on that card. He's working with Jared Anderson. How many of y'all can actually say that, man? Right? How many of y'all can actually say that, man? And shout out to WCS, man. Yo, me and WCS, I'm gonna share this with y'all, man. And I gotta correct my man. Shout out to Marlon King Boxing. I seen your comment, man. I finally got a chance to watch WCS's whole what's in it. I don't work for Top Rank, man, respectfully. I have a partnership because I am Team Tucker. Jihad is a subcontractor because that's what fighters are. They're subcontractors working with Top Rank, and I am Team Tucker. But I am Jihad's, media marketing agent. A lot goes with that. I am a photographer. I am I do a lot, man. I'm a CMOS expert. WCS to tell you, fight weeks be hectic for me, bro. Y'all see the room and the lifestyle and the luxury and all that. Nah, WCS to tell you, man. I do a lot behind the scenes, man. I be exhausted. Whenever we shut down at night, I be exhausted. I be getting meals, preparing CMOS. Hopefully, like Toledo, man. It's something like Tulsa, man, where everything is convenient. Like one thing about Tulsa, the Walmart and all that was like it was a little hike. It was walking distance, but it was convenient, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about us, we when it's time to rehydrate, we get Jihad right, man. We put the right things in our bodies. That's why when he had that performance, man, oh man, I still get chills to this day, man. I was like, yo, me and Combat was like right there. It was like we was working the corner, man. That's why I don't like shooting ringside. I can shoot anybody else's fight ringside. Jihad's fight, I can't, man. I can't, man. Marley too. When Marley gets to that stage, I'm not gonna be able to do it, man. I can't, man. It's just like I'm in the gym with them, man. So it just comes out of me. And don't let us get a goofy ref, man. That you know what it was? That ref kind of triggered me, man. Cause he was like, respectfully, he was like, I don't know, man, what was up with dude, man. He was different, bro. He was different, man. He said, are you going to be part of the June 24th Times Square gathering for Leon? Now you got yo Bruce, man, you follow me on, send me the info on that, man. Leon is very secretive. You heard? Leon is very secretive. Respectfully, I got to disagree with that comment. Clarence, Long Island is running it respectfully. And I say this respectfully. When I look over the top amateurs, right? Jamali Tucker, Long Island fighter, 3-time defending national champion. None of the fighters in the borough want anything to do with him. When we look at the pro ranks, we have Tiafimo, Brooklyn, looking to become a world champion again. We have Edgar Berlanga. We also have Richard Hitchison. We have the Chicken Man. I only call him the Chicken Man because he has the chicken franchise going right now. Chris Colbert. And then we have Jihad Tucker. I think Jihad, and I'm not just saying this because I'm Team Tucker. Jihad is 20 years old, heading to number 11. I think Jihad is the best coming from New York right now. He said amateurs I was talking about. The showcases, yeah. But when it comes to that, Clarence, we're always gonna get overlooked. They're never gonna take Long Island serious. But as far as like the shows, I think we're putting on good shows. Because the first one, I think is this the second one or the third? Dude's shows are fly. He's putting on like professional type shows out there in Patchogue. But as far as like the respect wise, we don't like when we go in these tournaments, that's why I don't do the amateur thing, man. Because amateurs is more corrupt than professional boxing. We get jerked a lot, man. You know, we get jerked a lot. Like, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, I speak on it, but I don't really. It is what it is. Like, amateur boxing to me is very corrupt. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, a lot of these kids, you know, they fighting for free. People get paid in amateur tournaments, just not the fighters. You know, just like that showcase you're going to, they're gonna make a lot of money. Real talk, a lot of sponsorships. But those kids that are, and men and women that are, you know, fighting, some of them are gonna get jerked, right? At least in the pros, when you get jerked, you get paid. When they get jerked in the amateurs, sometimes they might get a medal. That's it. At least in the pros, when you get jerked, like how my man got jerked against Rolly Ramirez, they robbed him of becoming a world champion. At least he got paid, though, man. You know, he has something to fall back on. He got a check. That doesn't happen all the time in the amateurs. That's why I don't really like the amateurs, man. I'm not a big fan of amateur boxing. You know, because I see a lot of kids, you know, they get jerked, man. You know? He said they need to, don't sleep. Yeah. Yeah, Long Island's putting on, man. Long Island is definitely putting on. We got some more prospects, you know. You got the Spence boys. I always say to this, I think Joel, the younger one, he's going to be way better than Jacob. You know, I'm not saying Jacob's not the goods, but I just think Joel is going to be better than him. You know? So keep your eye out for Joel Spence. He's like a year older than Marley. He's hitting his growth spurt. He's a southpaw, long, rangy. He went to the Nationals too. Keep your eye out for him, Joel Spence. He's the younger brother. I think he's, you know, his ceiling. That's what we like to say, ceiling. His ceiling is limitless, you know. But yes, Bruce, man, hit me with the details today. You know, I would love to pull up on old Uncle Leon, man. Uncle Leon is my guy. I shared my Uncle Leon story at the Barclays Center when he almost got all of us arrested over the Charlos. Leon is a character, man. Word. Leon. Good thing nobody had a legal weapon on them, because they would have got locked up that day, bro. they would have got locked up, man, messing with Leon, man. Leon made a scene, man. And in a typical NYPD fashion, right? They didn't run down on Leon, right? Yo, NYPD for you, right? They didn't run down on the guy that was yelling, making a scene. Yeah, they ran down on the media guys. But shout out to Leon, man. Leon made a scene, man. For real. That's Leon, though, man. Word. Leon's going to be 80 years old, man. June coming up, man. Leon is out there. I know Leon. Leon was probably in attendance at the presser. You know, he probably definitely was in attendance at that presser. I know Leon, man. Leon is what Blue Blood claims to be. Leon is a real matchmaker. Don't get it twisted, man. He might not have the actual title, but when Bruce and Brad Goodman, do y'all know who those guys are? Nah, y'all don't even know. I'm not even gonna go. But when they need somebody, they might hit Uncle Leon up, man. Uncle Leon knows a thing or two. You know, shout out to Uncle Leon, man. I know he probably misses Xavier Porter, man. Rest in peace to Shoot the Five, man. Xavier Porter. I miss Xavier too, man. Xavier used to get the fire interviews with Uncle Leon, man. Xavier used to bring Uncle Leon to his favorite spot to get a bite to eat, right? I'm telling you, Leon I'm putting Leon on blast, right? Leon is a real hustler. You gotta pay Uncle Leon for interviews, bro. Uncle Leon is gonna charge you. You know, you're gonna get him a meal. You're gonna pay him, man. you're gonna pay Uncle Leon for his interviews, man. Word. Uncle Leon plays no games, man. But I miss those interviews with Xavier. Shout out to Xavier, man, with the ancestors now. But the infamous Shoot the Five interviews with Leon Muhammad and Xavier, where he used to go off on Al Heyman. Oh my God. Classic, man. Yeah. Yeah. I know if Uncle Leon shows up, he might be out there. Leon plays the city hard. Leon will get in, right? Because he's an elder. But if Leon wasn't who he was and his age, yeah, they would not let him in a lot of events. Because he'd be on record killing. Yo, he kills Al Heyman. Yo, he kills Al Heyman, yo. Kills him. Word. Hey, yo, Clarence, if you ever come across Uncle Leon out there in your travels, yo, try to get an interview, man. Try to get an interview from him. Ask him about Al Heyman, man. He'll give you some fire, man. He will go off, man. I mean, he goes off on Al Heyman, man. Good content. Great material, man. But listen, we about to wrap this up because you know it's Thursday. The air quality is a lot better out here, so the record's probably open. You know I'm gonna pop in and out, go see the guys. Because I didn't go yesterday, man. I felt like, man, yesterday I was in the house all day. It just had me off, man. Because you know I'm a gym guy, man. I gotta be in the gym, man. I love the smell of the gym. You know, I love to see the young guys. I love to critique them, and it's good to see some sparring. You know, I'm pretty sure they'd be sparring. You know, shout out to my boy Jesse from Connecticut. He's fighting tonight. You know, the last 2 nights he didn't get a chance to fight in the Junior Olympics, man. That's the kid that was sparring Marley, the 18-year-old. He's nice, man. He's a 3-time national champion too. So I'm following him. Yeah, we're gonna go down there and let the kids play on the playground a little bit. And go chop it up, man. But appreciate everybody that stopped through. Clarence, man, don't be a stranger, man. Continue success, brother. Shout out to the OG Bruce Gas. Definitely check him out. Bruce probably is one of the only ones that has Uncle Leon on a steady flow. Him and barbershop conversation. But it's like, Fred, I could rock with Fred. I rock with Reggie Owens more than Fred, man. Reggie Owens be killing him, man. Reggie Owens is straight comedy when it comes to Fred, man. Like, to me, Fred, like, he didn't fall off. Like Fred and Reggie be going at each other. Because when he talks to baby daddy stuff, he's talking about Reggie, but he won't say Reggie's name. At least Reggie doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Reggie says his name, man. Reggie be on his head, man. Reggie be on his head, man. But shout out to WCS, Big Blunts and Boxing for dropping this. Big Blunts is connected. When it comes to getting the information, Blunts be on top of that, man. Shout out to Big Blunts. He dropped this to me ASAP, man. But I knew it was Times Square. I told him, I hit him back. I was like, I knew it was Times Square. I just didn't know the date. But then shout out to Bernie for hitting me up as well. Who else? Unique Dawn. Salute to Unique Dawn. First time over here. Don't be a stranger. Who else? I don't want to miss nobody. Lost Arts. Shout out to Q the God. Travis Bryant. NYT, my man. Original. NYT was the original when we was the new guys. When I was really doing this behind the scenes, right? I used to pay for the studio. We had the studio. We had it rocking, right? We had it rocking. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. Remember, I had Patrick Day call, right? Now, man, I miss my guy, Pat, man. Stop by set. Dylan Price. Remember the Prices? I had the Prices call. Those were the days, the studio, man. But yeah, salute to everybody, man. Yo, EJ, man, I'm gonna close with this, man. Words of encouragement. Don't quit, champ. July 29th is almost here, man. You know, just listen, man, take your lick like a man, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, to be honest with you, right? If you lose to Terrence, bro, just know this, man. And this is coming from a place of genuine source talk. If you lose to Terrence Crawford, that is no knock, brother, because you're talking about later for what these weird internet goofballs that worship you are saying. You're losing to a 3-division champion, former undisputed champion. There's no notch. There's nothing to be ashamed of if he beats you and he fries you like he said he is. You lost to the best. You know, it's nothing to be ashamed of, bro. But I feel where you're coming from. If you want to lose to Canelo and get the biggest bag. Respectfully, business-wise. But why can't you lose to Terrence and then lose to him too? If that's what you want to do, you know? Because I'm pretty sure, like, one loss is not going to damage you unless you're not telling us the truth. Do you only have one fight left in you? That's a whole nother lie, a whole nother day. Because I do recall when you said you was on borrowed time. But everybody, feel free to like, share, subscribe to the content. And just know, listen, when you do donate to my channel, it goes to a worthy righteous cause, right? All of these guys you've been donating to for over the years, right? I have yet to see them do things like this.
Hey guys, this is Showtimeshanewz Media. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Setting it up, coach. All right, let your heart go now. Let your heart go.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.